Nearly a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day, using all their senses, skills, creativity. They're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If my memory serves me correctly, in France one can count 5 chefs who qualify to be called true geniuses. The 5 are the god of French cooking, Joël Robuchon; the philosopher of the kitchen, Alain Sanderance; the ingredient encyclopedia, Bernard Pacot; the innovator, Georges Blanc; and the flag bearer of Nouveau Cuisine, Michel Guérard. To my surprise, there is a Japanese chef who apprenticed under 2 of these. And he is today's challenger, the head chef of Club Nix. His name, Masahiko Miyamoto.
Having apprenticed under those 2 masters is my pride as well as confidence as a pro. It's everything to me.
A cook from the age of 17, Miyamoto had his eyes open to French food at 22. And 4 years later, without any connections or references, he suddenly left for France. As expected, no restaurant opened their doors to a Japanese without credentials. So he decided to apply by himself, sending resumes to over 50 places. Luckily, a single-star restaurant picked him up, and perhaps an ordinary chef would have been satisfied with this. But Miyamoto aimed to rise up the ladder, and he went back to his writing table once more. The magic worked again. A 2-star restaurant, Bernard Robin, enthusiastically accepted him. After 6 months, Miyamoto's name was the talk of the town. But he never failed to look ahead. He then locked his eyes onto his idol's place, Michel Guérard's renowned 3-star restaurant. Guérard had not hired any Japanese chef for over 10 years, so it looked unlikely.
I never got any positive responses, but I guess that was the reality back then. But I never gave up and kept writing to them.
And then a miracle occurred. The master approved his application. Miyamoto worked under Michel Guérard and absorbed the great chef's sensitivity and indeed style. And the lucky streak continued. Guérard recommended Miyamoto to another genius of French cuisine. It was, of course, Georges Blanc, the god of natural cuisine. Blanc quickly understood Miyamoto's caliber and gave him the most important position in French cooking, head sauce chef. And Miyamoto has often cooked for the master himself.
That was the period when I was developing very rapidly. It's the backbone of what I am now.
After returning to Japan, he was scouted as head chef of Club Nix, a high-class place on Tokyo's waterfront. Very chic. He is ever discerning about ingredients. All his meat comes from France, his fish from Tokyo's famous Tsukiji market. The style of French food taught to him by 2 genius French chefs is once again talk of the town. Now, Miyamoto, with your skills that impress these two geniuses, it's time to impress me.
My pride is at stake. I've come to win.
Today we have yet another challenger with a most impressive resume. Having learned his craft from two of France's top chefs, should be great. And joining us once again, actress Miyuko Takata.
Nice to be here.
Takata-san, how good is your French?
Well, it's so-so.
So-so.
Well, just a little, I should say.
All right, and how about yours, Dr. Hattori?
Peu.
Oh, better than mine. All right, well, you two lead the way, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring him on. Chairman Kaga.
Bonsoir. フランスにあるレストランは20万件。その20万件の中で5本の指に入る店、ミシェル・ゲラールで修行を積んだ天才フレンチシェフが現れます。若干33歳でそれだけの経歴を持つ男は他にはいないでしょう。さあ皆さん、大きな拍手でお迎えください。フランス人になりたかったフレンチシェフ宮本雅彦。
All right, entering the stadium, fist pumping, he's fired up. A young man with a wealth of experience, Miyamoto, coming in determined to win.
いらっしゃいました。さあそれでは我が美食アカデミーが誇る3人の鉄人を登場させましょう。よみがえるがいいアイアンシェフ。
Making their ascent into Kitchen Stadium, the country's culinary leaders, your Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba. Here they stand, the invincible men of culinary skills.
この8月に結婚をなさる。
Yes.
おめでとうございます。
Thank you.
さあその婚約者が見守る中、誰と戦う？
Chen Kenichi, you're on!
It is Chen, the budding French genius targeting the Iron Chef Chinese. Chen Kenichi, the son of the god of Szechuan cooking, Chen Ken-min, following in his father's footsteps and enhancing his legacy. Chen has created his own fiery world of Szechuan cooking. He's become the Szechuan sage, today challenged by a chef trained by a pair of French masters.
わざわざフランスから素材を取り寄せている挑戦者にどんなテーマを与えようか私は悩みました。そのテーマを絞って絞り切っているうちに私は思いついたのです。絞るといえばあの素材です。キッチンスタジアム始まって以来の液体です。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。今日のテーマは牛乳。
Milk. If my memory serves me correctly, French chefs describe milk, a symbol of fertility, like this: a natural fawn. Fawn is the French word for stock, the liquid base of cooking. French chefs say milk is already perfected as a stock when it's milked from a cow. Therefore, it is recommended not to overdo it with seasoning and not to spoil the flavor of natural stock. So let me repeat that once again. Milk is a natural fun.
My oh my, our first theme ingredient in liquid form, milk. In a battle featuring a chef trained by a pair of French masters, Challenger Miyamoto against Iron Chef Chinese Chen. On paper, a slight edge to the challenger, but we shall see. Let's get it on. Bang a gong, we are on. The milk battle engaged, and Miyamoto beating the Iron Chef up there, and they'll divvy up the bottles. And what a theme, Doc.
Yeah, really. You got the white liquid, and I imagine they'll use some powder, too. I don't know.
All right.
And it's going to be very interesting to see how they'll combine milk with other ingredients. It's said in the Eastern culture, it's rice and soybeans, and in Western culture, it's milk and flour. So we'll see what happens.
All right. And the challenger, I believe, has got some rice in a pot there. First thing he's getting started with after returning from the stand. And now here on the Iron Chef's side, milk in the wok there. Haven't had many occasions to see that before. And now more milk going in.
A lot of it going in
two
there.
bottles.
2 bottles in there.
So this is not just for warming it up then, obviously.
All right. I guess it'll be fired up in the wok. Really bring the heat on that one. And both men will be challenged to come up with creative dishes using the theme today.
Oh, we got vanilla beans.
Okay, scraping off the vanilla.
And as you know, vanilla goes well with milk and eggs.
Right.
So...
Hey, hold on. This is vinegar he's adding?
Really? Vinegar?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Huh?
Vinegar in the milk?
Now, what would that do?
It'll harden it up.
Okay.
Okay, add acid to thicken it then.
Yeah, but as for what, I have no idea yet.
Okay, well, could be working on a dessert. Maybe that needs to be chilled by battle's end.
Could be... Oh, hey, look at this. Okay, you're getting good at this here, Kusan.
I should pick up stuff. I'm here every week.
Eventually.
At any rate, we'll see what becomes of it. And now on the side of our challenger today, Miyamoto stirring the contents of that one and milk, obviously, and something else in there too. Vanilla, right?
Right, yes.
Okay. And to the right there, risotto-like item is started out with the rice.
You know, it's starting to look a lot like ice cream, actually.
Iron Chef's side here, that milk vinegar mixture's thickened up.
Oh, I see. He's separating it.
Okay, through
No,
the
what does this
cheesecloth.
do?
It'll become something very similar to cheese, I guess.
So it does get thicker then.
Right.
Okay. Now back with the challenger, and he's got a real thick one that he's working with there. Any idea about that?
Boy, looks like bechamel sauce or something.
Okay.
Bechamel?
It's a simple white sauce, but what did he put in there? Do you know? It's hard to tell right now.
Kusan,
Floor reporter Ota, go ahead.
I can answer that. It's kudzu starch.
Got it.
Okay, kudzu starch, I see. And you can notice him start to spread it here.
Yes, Chen here with it now.
So it's like a cheese.
Cheese.
Right.
Okay, and how would this taste?
Well, as is, it'd be a bit sour.
But just a plain cheese.
Yeah, plain cheese, and it's very nice texture as well.
All right, now get a load of this.
Oh, is that sea urchin?
Oh, no.
Yes, I think it is.
Sea urchin, yeah, it is.
Wow. Oh,
There
boy.
he goes with
Kusan,
milk. Yes, go ahead.
I asked the challenger about his approaches using milk today, and he said that he'd like to avoid making too many confection items. But it's going to be tough, so he really is struggling now. You see him there.
All right, thanks, Ota. And look at Chen here.
Chen-san, you're so much fun to watch.
Pretty convenient there.
To open the lid, yeah, sure.
And Chan, in addition to pleasing the palate with his dishes, also a kick in the kitchen. Very entertaining to watch him work. Steamers in action over on that side, too. And with another one he's got, yes, more milk being unloaded into this wok, which will be worked by the Szechuan sage Chen Kenichi.
He's using a lot of milk there.
No kidding.
Now, how about here? Coconut milk, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And so that
coconut milk?
probably means a dessert, wouldn't you say?
Okay, and now he'll pour that into the wok, and very thick there. It almost looks like coconut cream.
Yeah.
Now, back with Miyamoto.
Oh, this must be a soup.
Sea urchin soup.
Uni soup.
Okay.
Milk did go in.
Yes, and sea urchin.
Okay, a combo mix.
Sounds bad, but it looks good.
It could be a soup, but if you vapor this or steam it, it'll make a great dish, and it should taste quite good as well.
All right, the challenger with that one right there. Now back with Chen, the Iron Chef. Got some corn in there.
It's not
No?
rice.
Okay. Maybe
No.
dried beans.
Boy,
Up close on it.
Yeah, I can't tell at this moment.
Okay.
Fukui-san,
Yes, go ahead.
now what he has here are actually peeled Asian green beans.
Okay.
All right.
See.
Still in the early going, but already getting a lot of info on the various dishes that are underway on both sides of the kitchen. Chen straining the Asian
15
dried beans.
minutes have
15 minutes
elapsed.
gone now, and he dumps them into the water in there.
Oh, look at this. Lots of sea urchin.
Challenger piling it on, and he'll steam this after, I'd guess?
I'd say so.
I don't know.
Yeah, he'll steam it, chill it, and make an
An
appetizer.
uni milk appetizer.
Appetizer.
You're holding back, buddy.
Fukui-san,
Yes, take it.
the Challenger was looking for one of those pastry funnels for decoration, but he can't find one around him, so he really is scrambling here.
All right. Now, what do you think he wants to do with this?
Still can't tell at this point.
All right, now Chen with the taste test there and up close on the beans.
I think he'll be adding a sweet flavor somehow to this.
Okay, looks like a hot breakfast cereal.
Yeah. What color is it originally?
Well, originally, if it's unpeeled, it'd be a light green color.
But this isn't green.
No, this is once dried and then peeled.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
All right, now they've covered it up over here on this side with a foil.
No, sorry, I missed that. What was this?
The beans?
Oh, right,
Hello?
the beans. Okay.
The Asian beans we're talking about?
Going to keep it covered. Mystery on this one.
Yeah, why is it so mysterious? It's just beans.
Fukui-san,
Go on.
And into the steamer. Yes, go ahead.
yes, about those beans, we have information that he has added some honey to them.
Thanks, that'll help us.
Well, got some bacon here.
Quite a slab there.
Wow, it's really big.
Look at the size of that.
I've never seen such a big piece.
Guys, this is what bacon is.
I've only seen it in the supermarkets.
Yeah, you know, I've never seen it in a big block like
Neither
this.
have I.
Those are bacon strips.
Well,
Of course, we've got it all right here in Kitchen Stadium.
and that's why it's so much fun to watch.
And bringing home the bacon for...
Well, bacon does go well.
Yeah, it matches.
Yeah, it goes great with milk.
I think it should taste good.
Bacon and milk?
Yeah, great combination.
Saltiness of the bacon and the milk, you
And
know?
of course, some onions used with it.
That's
Yeah.
news to these ears.
Fukui-san,
Yes.
I've got a bit of news from the Iron Chef side. If you remember the cheese-like item he was working on, it's now, in fact, in the fridge with a weight on top.
All right, so he's got it being chilled.
Okay, now prawns.
No, this is a split-apart lobster, right?
Oh, lobsters, of course.
Oh, so he will stew this then in the milk. Okay.
Wow.
And over there, right there, the color. Boy, not used to that.
It's just like the flag of
Fukui-san.
Japan.
Yes, go ahead.
Now, I've got a bit of news from the Challenger side. In the oven there, he actually has some tomatoes and almond powder.
Tomatoes and what?
Almond powder.
Okay, you heard it right. Powdered almond.
Oh, okay, I know about that.
All right, and that's what we're looking at there.
So a dessert, a confection.
Well, normally, yeah.
All right, now over here, Miyamoto.
Oh, spring roll sheets.
Oh, spring rolls, and he's rolled it up like a trumpet or a flute, maybe.
I'd say more like a trumpet. I like the pastry with chocolate in it, shaped like this, you know?
Okay.
And Miyamoto going with another one right there. The Challenger, some help there to shape it.
So he's going to stuff something in it,
30
but
minutes
what? I
have
don't know.
elapsed.
All right, 30 minutes gone.
Now Chen's son is stirring it.
Chen hunkered down, working another wok, steam coming off, all white in there. Can't tell just exactly what it is, though.
Can't tell at all.
Yeah, it's hard to say at this point.
But the heat was high,
It was very creamy looking.
much creamier than the one he had earlier. Now pouring it into that small, shallow tray.
Right, yeah.
Chen now a quick move back to his sink, working at a good clip. Meantime, Miyamoto cutting up the plastic wrap right here. What, 3 pieces?
4, actually, yeah.
All right, 4, and now tearing off some more for however he'll use it here.
Probably some kind of wrapping job, I
Probably
imagine.
so.
What is this?
Fukui-san,
Yes.
I have news that these are potatoes.
Oh, potatoes.
Okay.
All right, some shredded potatoes there, uncooked.
Using a plastic wrap, so that should probably be for steaming then, right?
No, I think he's going to use it to shape them.
Takata-san, contentious, taking on the food commentator. I like it.
You know, you gotta be careful, you could fail my class this term.
Fukui-san,
Go.
I asked Challenger Miyamoto how many dishes he had in mind, and he said at least 3, and if I have time, I might just shoot for 4.
All right, Challenger's got his sights set on 3, perhaps 4 dishes.
Okay, now Chen-san's doing something very cute.
Oh, is it?
Top sliced off there.
Oh, okay, for stuffing, perhaps.
Could it be the cheese we're looking at?
Getting a mouthful of something.
Jeez, okay.
No, I take that back.
And Chen sweating up a storm here into the second half of this milk battle. Working hard, the energy being expended. Iron Chef Chinese being pushed by the chairman's choice of the theme ingredient today, milk, our first liquid theme.
Oh, got the potatoes here.
Okay, going to be fried.
See, it's for shaping them.
Oh, not for steaming. Okay.
Takata-san, you got it.
I win, yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Okay, one win for
you
me.
can't give that. She
One
took
win for
that,
me.
okay? Mounds of shredded potatoes being fried in butter right there.
It looks really good.
I agree, yeah.
But no milk yet. Maybe milk to go into a sauce for this one?
He could pour some right after this, actually.
Fukui-san.
Yes.
Now, as for how many dishes the Iron Chef will make today, he has told me that 4 is what he's going for. At least 3, and 60 minutes is really too short for preparing dishes with milk.
All right, and also on the Iron Chef side, they were cutting up some watermelon, and now we have Miyamoto, a milk mixture with some eggs, I'd say.
Actually, we're getting a bit behind the action here, guys.
We are.
Action's moving fast.
I need someone to help me out here with the commentating.
Takata-san's doing just fine.
Fukui-san.
Yes.
Now, I went up to the challenger and told him that, hey, you're really moving fast. And he responded by saying, hey, this is the way we do it every day in a French kitchen. So there you have it, business as usual.
Thanks, Ota.
You know, he's so quick and so natural.
Yes, he's quick, but you'll notice he's not hurrying.
Yes, exactly,
And
exactly.
you saw, yes, right there again, the beads of perspiration rolling down. Someone hand that man a towel over there.
No, I think it's a good
Masahiko
sign. I think it's a
Miyamoto.
good sign.
He's only 33 years old, a man who made it happen himself. No contacts, going to France, and ended up studying, learning from not just one but 2 of France's top 5 chefs. And now, here, the Iron Chef. Look, the flames of Chinese cooking walk under fire. Looks like some intense boiling action right there. Some kind of fruit or vegetable, I'd say, that Chen is really got on rapid boil.
This has pumpkin and carrots, and the pumpkin has been fried lightly once. This should be very, very good.
Radish, too, I think.
Okay, pumpkin, carrots, radish.
And potatoes.
Potatoes, yeah.
And potatoes, 4 items in there. And now Miyamoto's
15
side.
minutes to go.
Oh, look at the challenger here. He's dropping something in there.
Squeezing it out.
He added kudzu starch,
Right,
right?
right. This could be it.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Maybe for a dessert item then?
My brain is kind of like the milk, just kind of all whited out right
I'm
now.
right with you.
Better,
I'm right with
better
you.
right than white.
Fukui-san.
Go.
Now, you might remember at the beginning, the challenger was looking for a pastry funnel. Well, he couldn't find one, so guess what? He just made one.
Incredible.
That's very clever.
Necessity, the mother of invention there.
And this looks like gnocchi.
All right, now this one, it looks like they are set to add the orange liquid. Yes, it's
What
going
is
in.
this?
Oranges.
Fukui-san.
Yes.
Now, inside this is actually, it's orange juice, orange juice.
Orange juice.
All right, and now one of the assistants on the Iron Chef side scrambling back from the rear of the kitchen.
Oh, the one that was in the fridge. This is.
All right, the cheese item he made from milk with vinegar added to it. That was strained and then put on chill, placed in the fridge for a while. And where is he taking this one?
This one can't really tell quite yet, but what he's got here is his quick fix cheese
Now,
that he made.
slightly sour, you said it would be.
Right, yes.
It's really hardened a lot.
Oh, yes, it has.
It's quite hard, actually.
It almost looks like cottage cheese.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah.
All right, but now the taste would be a bit plainer than that, correct?
I would say so, yes.
All right, the Iron Chef slicing those up, and we zoom in on it. And now back with Miyamoto.
Oh, this would be the gnocchi that
All
he was
right,
making.
and moving in closer there.
Like a kudzu jelly.
Okay, well, that gives me a hint. He could be using a sweet powder over it as a dessert then.
Well, this should be with the almond powder.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, that tastes great.
All right, looks good, too.
French-style kudzu jelly.
All right, and now back with Chen, and he has got the wok.
Oh, this is
Rockin'
the
and
cheese
walkin'.
in here, the cheese.
Oh, this is the cheese.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's stir-frying it.
All right, the Iron, look at him walk and roll right
10
there.
minutes to
You know, they're
go.
both being so creative today.
It's really fun to watch.
Fukui-san.
Go.
Now, I've got a bit of news from the Iron Chef side. He was working on hardening lobster and crab meat in milk, and well, as it turns out, things aren't really firming up in the fridge, so he might just have to bail on this one.
Oh, so he may have to scrap the lobster dish. Meantime, Miyamoto's soup's on over there. Mushrooms in it, and a wonderful job he's done on this one. Incredible. Miyamoto.
I'm very impressed with him.
Looks so tasty, too, that one.
And this is something that should taste fantastic.
Mouth-watering.
It's with sea urchin, yeah?
Yes.
And red snapper.
And just by its appearance, you can tell that will go over well with the panel.
I'm very impressed with the level of today's battle.
Mushrooms in the soup, and what a wonderful job he's done on this one here, Miyamoto.
Wow, I'm impressed.
That looks so tasty.
This is something that should taste just fantastic.
So good.
Mouth-watering.
It has sea urchin, yeah?
Yeah.
And red snapper.
This one, just by its appearance, you can tell it should go over well.
I'm very impressed with the level of today's battle.
It's another good one. We've had a great run of them.
Oh, yeah, very high caliber today.
Okay, now look, he's made 2 layers, and I thought he was going to finish it with just 1.
Normally it is single, yeah.
The color's so pretty.
All right, another Chen walk in progress.
I think he'll throw in some milk to finish this up.
Oh, wow, look at that. It's so colorful.
Oh, it's very beautiful, isn't it?
Broad beans and corn.
And the potatoes are coming?
Right, yeah, potatoes as well.
And this one's looking like a winner, too.
Potatoes.
Check that out.
Okay, and now he's going to put a cap over it.
That's
so cute.
That's right for you, Takata-san. He's trying to appeal to you.
I think you're right. I think it's working.
You're the swing vote today.
Okay, but one question. Where is the milk in this one?
Okay, just a second. It's not there yet. Maybe it'll come around later.
I'm just wondering how he's going to finish this.
No milk yet.
Not much, anyway.
I know. Maybe the orange and milk sauce.
Oh, I think you're right. Good call.
All
Yeah.
right, now Miyamoto's side here, vegetables in a milk stew. Look at that, bubbling away.
It looks like a stew pot, just like home cooking.
Yeah, this is a soup, actually. Regular soup, I think, but it will taste amazing, though.
All right, so just a regular soup then, but still rather thick, creamy milk-based broth. The dishes on both sides,
5
their
minutes
form
to
coming
go.
into clear focus now. Under 5 minutes to go in the battle. The Iron Chef has got the vegetables into another sauce-filled wok and a taste test by Chen. Both men working at a fast clip now in the last 5 minutes.
The Iron Chef is great. Look at him.
Both chefs are making quite similar items.
With the milk sauces.
Yeah, now this is more like a chowder.
And with this theme ingredient, both men similar, heavy on the sauces today.
Yeah, I agree, but the Challenger stew is now green.
Oh, yes, green.
Look at that, it certainly is.
Okay, he added croissant in it.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
All right, green herbs in there.
You know, nothing is served normal in Kitchen Stadium.
Not in Kitchen Stadium. All
And
right.
so all into the big pot now, so that'll be served at the tasting
Oh,
table.
it's really pretty. Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah, that does look good.
And the green on the white background in the bowl, it's great.
Yeah, the croissant adds a touch of bitterness to make it more of an adult taste.
Oh,
Good
okay.
son.
Yes.
I've got news from Iron Chef Chin. He's told us he's going to go for another one. This will be his 4th dish. And he said it's going to be a fried piece.
All right, thanks. Can he pull it off? We're in the last 5 minutes right now. And another one. So 2 dishes there in view. The clock winding down. We're at the 3-minute, 40-second mark. And Chen is stepping it up. And boy, that looks good.
yeah.
Oh,
Lovely.
the colors in that one so appealing. Chen giving Iron Chef French Sakai a run for his money.
Oh, hey, here we go.
This is
Miyamoto
it.
side
This is it.
sauce going down on the fried shredded potatoes.
So the sauce on top.
Well, the sauce is very critical in French food.
You know, that's right. Sauces are the key to French cuisine. And I think Fukui-san said that this would be a sauce, right? Good call. Way to go.
Okay. Now, back to Chen and the one in the small tray right here.
Okay, now, what was this? Anyone?
Can't recall exactly what he had in
3
there.
minutes to go.
But 3 minutes to go now in the battle.
Kusan,
Go!
The item you just saw now was the one that he was about to give up on earlier. The one with lobster and crab meat there. You see it? It's cutting
All
it.
right, a milky jelly, but, not quite solidified enough.
Yep.
No, he probably won't serve this.
Okay, a little soft there, and he's just said it's no good, so apparently he'll pass on that one. Hey, maybe I'll take it home, put it in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll take it on a plate as it is. No problem at all.
But Chen, for the Iron Chef, the pro that he is, can't settle for anything other than his best. So in the end, he'll have to ditch that one. A good concept, but unable to bring it to fruition. The Iron Chef Chinese now back with Miyamoto, and even though we haven't seen him scrambling really, he has gotten a good workout. When the theme was unveiled, our first liquid theme ingredient, I thought both sides might be pressed to come up with the dishes, but no problem for these guys. Chen and Miyamoto have done it today.
Oh, look, Chen-san's doing something again.
All right, milk being added, and I believe that's the assortment of which included pumpkin, right?
I think so, but what is he going to add to this?
All right, the Iron Chef's here.
Yeah, this is a dessert, I
Oh,
think.
using coconut milk.
Anything else in there?
He has to add something, right?
All right, we'll see. They did have... look,
Okay, now they had the fruit, the chocolate fruit.
Oh, maybe peaches?
No, watermelons.
Oh,
right.
watermelon.
Well,
Okay.
They had watermelon. They were working with that earlier, so it looks like small pieces of watermelon will be added to the coconut milk. And now Miyamoto going over the dishes on his side. Is he already done over there? Now, moving to the oven, no. Hold it a quick couple steps, but
1
now
minute to go.
stepping back, and now a minute to go, the final 60 seconds, bringing it home. Miyamoto and Chen making it happen with milk today. And have they ever shown us the potential of milk? As the chairman said, a natural phone, a perfect stock, and the dishes on both sides taking advantage of that quality. Iron Chef Chen scooping it out of the
30 seconds
wok.
to go.
Another one, for the most part, not coming into play. His typical hot and spicy fare. Under 30 seconds to go in this one. Iron Chef working quickly to get that dish down, out and down, and now challenger Miyamoto. Now he'll pull it from the oven, and his
15
dishes will feature a
seconds to
variety
go.
of milk-based sauces right up his alley. Iron Chef beginning to match
10 seconds to
Miyamoto
go.
in the perspiration department. Both chefs today fired and inspired,
5
dealing with
seconds.
milk liquidity in the
3,
theme. The
2,
final seconds are
1.
ticking down, and that's it. The cooking's done. Miyamoto all smiles. The milk battle is over.
You were running around like crazy the entire 60 minutes. Now that it's over, how do you feel?
I didn't know what I was doing. The 1 hour just zoomed by. Yeah.
Well, the theme was milk, and how do you think your dishes turned out?
Let's see, around 90%, I think.
90%? That sounds pretty confident to me.
Well, yes. Yeah.
Nice job there.
Thank you.
What's on your mind after the 1 hour battle?
Short as usual.
Short.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we saw that you had to ditch one dish today.
Not enough time, I guess.
How were your other dishes?
Quite good, but I wanted more time. I wanted 15 minutes more.
Challenger Miyamoto is offering 4 dishes. First, sautéed lobster and potato crust, orange flavor. The savory aroma of the potato crust is gently encapsulated by the refined sauce, made by blending orange juice and milk. Soup Royale with sea urchin and truffles. Start with the puree of milk and sea urchin. It's finished by pouring a luxurious consommé with seafood and mushrooms over it. Cresson chowder, full of seafood, mushrooms, and also rice, stewed together in milk. The cresson puree does its job, adding a natural, subtle sweetness. Last is vanilla flavor kudzu jelly. The challenger gets a hint for this from a Japanese confection, using a sweet almond and brown sugar-based syrup. The Iron Chef counters with his set of 4. First, stir-fried lobster and scallops, milk flavor. Color contrast provided by the green Shanghai cabbage and white sauce. The sweetness of lobster and scallops is enhanced by the gentle sweetness of milk. Fried milk cheese with fruit sauce. By adding a fruit sauce with a touch of Tabasco, Chen highlights the flavor of his fried handmade cheese. Third, milk stew with 5 vegetables. The milk-based soup has absorbed the essence of all the vegetables in this dish. The tasters should enjoy its full body. Last is coconut milk dessert, the natural sweetness of milk presented in its simplicity. The texture of the floating pieces of watermelon should make for a pleasing experience. Two of the top 5 in French cooking, Georges Blanc and Michel Guérard. Having learned his craft from these 2 French cuisine masters, what he calls the foundation of his cooking is today's challenger, Masahiko Miyamoto. He throws down the gauntlet for a kitchen stadium battle against Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi. Chairman Kaga unveils the theme ingredient, a major surprise, the first liquid theme in kitchen stadium, milk. Challenger Miyamoto manages to produce a diverse set of 4 dishes. Theme challenged but battle tested, Iron Chef Chen fights back with 4 of his own. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment for the milk battle. On the panel are film director Kazuyoshi Okayama, actress Mayuko Takata, and Rosanjin scholar Masaaki Hirano. First, the dishes of Challenger Miyamoto.
Can I eat it like this?
Yes, please. Please mix them together.
Just wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful.
It has milk and a bit of orange in
Yes,
it.
yes.
The aroma of oranges, everything is mixed in, and I'm enjoying the pleasant smell of everything together around me.
Thank you.
I like this. In the soup, after the liquid, there's a jelly-like texture that's so unique.
Yes.
Right. The pleasant texture of the mushrooms remains in my mouth.
I never thought that milk could be transformed into something like this. This was totally surprising.
And now the challenger will serve his cresson chowder.
Hot. The milk in this is very powerful. Really.
I wanted to create one dish like that.
Ah. I was sort of reminded of my boyhood. It has a mother's taste.
As Okuyama-san just mentioned, it does bring back memories of when I was growing up.
It revives the vitality inside me. That's what milk is all about.
Yes.
Did a good job in accentuating that.
Let's try it.
Do we use a spoon for this? For something as soft as this one, the almond powder didn't have to be added. Without it, I think it could have really highlighted the milk a lot more, most definitely. And if you had chilled it more, it would have been a really elegant dessert.
I'm inclined to say that I wanted some watery syrup. You know, it was almost too powdery.
I think the powder is interfering with our experience.
Now up the dishes of Iron Chef Chen.
I wanted to transform milk into different forms, you know, solids too. Not just liquid. Of course, flavor was important. I tried to keep that in mind while trying to express myself in my courses today.
The milk encapsulates everything.
Yes.
It unites everything, I think.
Takata-san always steals my lines. I'm thinking, you know. The hardness of the corn and the softness of the beans. All those elements blended together on one platform. Yes, it's the milk, I think.
There are some flaky pieces that stick to my throat.
Oh, really?
It's a bit too fluffy.
Yeah, you're right.
You could have added starch or something to make it easier to eat this. It really would have made it easier.
Yes.
In just 1 hour, that liquid has changed into something like this. It's unbelievable.
This dish is too subtle. The vinegar is weak, I think. And the sauce could have been more spicy, as your usual Szechuan style.
Yes, yes.
I like this kind of flavor a lot.
Oh, you like it?
Yes, the texture, and I like dishes that can be eaten in spoonfuls. Lots of spoonfuls.
Really?
Yes, I know you stewed it. You did it just right. And similar to the Challenger's chowder, this brings back memories. Yes, good memories.
I see.
I like this dessert. This dessert could be a unique, one-of-a-kind, new dish.
I've noticed that in all his dishes. There's always something that was beyond my first impression upon seeing the dish. Texture is also twofold, and flavor is always double-layered.
Thank you.
Got milk. Now we'll get a verdict.
牛乳という難しい素材を見事に使いこなした挑戦者。そして牛乳を芸術作品にまで昇華させた鉄人。今日ほど審査員が採点をするのに苦しんだことはありません。ほんのわずかの差でした。それでは発表します。
Today in Kitchen Stadium, the first liquid theme superbly handled by both men. Challenger Miyamoto trained by a pair of French masters. We see why his youthful star is on the rise. Innovating beyond his usual Szechuan fare, Iron Chef Chen. Time now, who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
대수진 진20.
It's the Iron Chef Chen winning it, edging Miyamoto in the milk battle. A close one, and a humble bow by the Iron Chef for his opponent. Disappointment upstairs, yes, but realization. An impressive showing today by the challenger, but it is the Iron Chef. Yes, close call, Chen Kenichi.